At center, that is Young. At guard, Gary Trent Jr. At forward, OG Ananobi. At forward, Scotty Barnes. At guard, Fred Van Vliet. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Atlanta Hawks. At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. At forward, 6'9", number 20, center, 6'10", number 15, at guard, standing 6'5", number 5, DeJounte Murray. At guard, 6'1", number 11, Trey Young.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Hawks are one of the most dangerous scoring teams in the league. Trae Young says, we have guys who can make shots and make threes and really get our offense going. We can put up points really quick. We always have a belief that we're in the game. Guys, back to you.
Well, with a guy like Trae Young, it all starts with him. David, thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Scotty Barnes is out there with Young, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella man the post positions. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And injuries loom large over this one. Both teams having to deal with makeshift lineups.
There is a positive, though, Kevin, that teams try to take from these situations. It gives guys a chance to step into bigger roles, build their confidence, and show they deserve more minutes.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto.
Hey, yo, get on play.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes left side, drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Capella. Murray against Trent. The pass to Young from deep. That one no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Last time they met was in Toronto.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
And here are the Raptors now. Van Vliet outside. Misses the 3. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Murray kicks to Capella. Young from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night. Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Pass to Capella. Murray outside. Capella with a screen on Trent. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent Jr.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team first.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Young against Van Vliet. Charity stripe shot. Shot's good from Young.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
Van Vliet passes to Young. Young against Van Vliet. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better score some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now, here is Young. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Young up top. Young, a screen on Young. Van Vliet with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Collins. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Barnes down low. He's guarded by Collins. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
3 points.
Van Vliet's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Young. There's the triple. Here's Capella. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Barnes passes to Young. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
VanVleet finds Young. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Here's Van Vliet, following the score by DeJounte Murray. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Kaminsky comes in for John Collins. Justin Holiday's checked in for Murray. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Young. Bounce, Atlanta takes possession. Now a look at the stats for DeAndre Hunter. Here's Holiday. The dish to Hunter. Atlanta gets it back. Outside Holiday. And the pass to Okongwu. Back to Holiday. Here's Banton, guarded by Holiday. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Holiday currently averaging almost 6 points a game. They get the rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Okongwu with the screen for Holiday. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Hunter against Porter. Snatched away. 1:14 left to play here in the first. Back to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Holiday with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hunter, the pass to Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Benton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Van Vliet. The 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Passes to Porter. Holiday against Van Vliet. Five on the clock. Boucher with a screen on Holiday. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Holiday in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And let's take this chance to check out the NBA steal leaders. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. OG Anunoby, number 1. Second, DeJounte Murray.
When you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
Shot by Collins, no good. Raptors with the lead, and let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Anunoby kicks to Trent. Barnes looking around. To the middle, here's Birch. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Scotty Barnes.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft to that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And here is Barnes, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Collins with some nice D.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Barnes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Young outside. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
From deep, Trent. The three-pointer is right on target. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
High post Young. He's got 7, and he makes that one. Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Trent outside. Barnes against Collins. Barnes passes to Banton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Hunter kicks to Young. Feeds it to Collins. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Banton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Birch. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Birch has got 4 points in the quarter. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now Hall of Famer David Aldridge has an update for us on DeJounte Murray. David, what's the news there?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. He told me that the injury appears to be a strained Achilles. Well, this is definitely unlucky and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
Now, here's Collins. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Collins dishes to Young. Off target from three-point range. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. And it's blocked. Holiday against Anunoby. And it's Trent in the corner. And the Raptors miss again. Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And the Raptors call time here.
It's time for some chasers.
changes. Katangos checked in for Capella. Frank Kaminsky comes in for John Collins. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Pass to Trent for 3. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Trent's got a pair of triples in the second now for Toronto. Now here is Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He kicks it to Kaminsky to end the cold streak. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Van Vliet. A 23-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Here's Young. The lead is 2. Launches it. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fade away. The second chance effort. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Atlanta has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Holiday, the pass to Young. Over Trent. Young, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Trent. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Trent's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. Shot from the wing. It's deflected and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, you have to like the work they're putting in on the glass, fighting for extra possessions, cashing in, especially with them hustle points.
Playing with a lot of energy, making their coach happy, no doubt.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Yeah, even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Young in at the 5 down low. Now here's Van Vliet after the miss from John Collins. Here's Barnes. Young trying to break free. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
And he can't hit the second. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
And the second free throw, good.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 9. Young, a screen on Holiday. Trent with it, and guarded by Capella. Young's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Now, here's Anunoby. After the miss from Trae Young. Holiday against Trent. Passes it to Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. Over Collins. The rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 7. Hunter finds Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Holiday, the pass to Young. From outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Trent against Holiday. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Over Young. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 12 in the game.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
And Young kicks to Van Vliet. Looking to get it going. They get it back. And again, Toronto no luck. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Young. Again, Young missing.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Kaminsky comes in for John Collins. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Young. That one misses for Young. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks.
And he's good on the second.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Here's Banton. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's Holiday. Dishes it to Hunter. Over Hernan Gomez. And he can't bank that one in. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Toronto with the ball, following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. And here's VanVleet from the arc. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Kaminsky, the pass to Holiday. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Raptors leading by 7. VanVleet looking around. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. VanVleet's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hawks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Holiday dishes to Hunter. Kaminsky with the screen. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Kaminsky. On the wing, Holiday. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Toronto also making a switch. Porter's checked in. .55 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Okongwu. Defense is right there. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Drills the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
There's the pick for 3, VanVleet. VanVleet can't get that one to fall.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The pass to Kaminsky. Here's Young. Hunter on the wing. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Raptors leading by 3. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Martin is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
Now Young. Kicks it out to Collins. The 3. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Here's Capella, hits the jumper.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Van Vliet passes to Porter. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Young. Looking to get back on track here. A 3 from Barnes. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Van Vliet on the wing. Pocket 6. Back to Trent. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hunter kicks to Young. Passes it to Martin. Van Vliet against Young. Collins passes to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young for 3. Atlanta gets it back. Capella. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Martin. Pass to Collins. Kicks it to Young. Collins, a screen on Van Vliet. And Young, here we go. Here's Collins. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter against Hunter. Barnes outside. Porter with the screen for Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 3. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Collins kicks to Martin. Collins, a screen on Trent. Martin dishes to Young to tie it up. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Trent finds Porter. Back to Trent. Driving in. Martin with the block. Hunter against Porter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Hunter.
And 6'7", Hunter. Nice handle there, showing him off on that possession.
Toronto calls timeout. Turpin's checked in for Mark. Then for the Raptors, Young comes in for Cam Birch. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Outside Cowan. And he recovers it. And here's Young from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
Scotty Barnes taking 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. The Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Barnes hits them both. Here's Krejci. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he gets the bucket. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Floats one. Rebound, Atlanta. Young taking his time here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Collins setting the pick for Young. 6 to shoot. Outside Collins. Hunter for 3. Pass to Krejci to tie it up. Buries it from 3-point range. Krejci's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
1:33 left in the fourth. Young, a screen on Young. And the Raptors miss again. The Hawks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Capella with a screen on Van Vliet. Inside. And there's the pass to Krejci. Now, here is Young to take the lead. He can't get that one.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Atlanta.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Young from outside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta.
At the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good.
If Clint Capella was going to surprise us at the line, now is the time.
From deep, Trent. And the Raptors miss again.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard.
so he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for your Hawks, Collins, taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 6. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Young. Count it.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for your Hawks, Ice Trae Young.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
From deep 3-point range. And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.